think Shubh, you can try speaking if your audio works. No, I
Sorry,
think it's still not working.
your audio?
Shubh,
शुभ शुभ ओके शुभ नहीं इसका ऑडियो काम नहीं कर रहा.
no, Shubh, it's not working.
कोई बात नहीं
Okay.
सर, यू कैन कंटिन्यू.
Yeah, yeah. I'll begin with my journey so far. So my name is Akshay Sinha, and I did my schooling from Sonbhadra district in Uttar Pradesh, and after that I did my mechanical engineering from VIT in South. And after that, I worked with Maruti Suzuki close to 3 years for close to 3 years, and I was engine calibration engineer there. And my passion towards UPSC made me to quit this job, and I prepared for UPSC for quite like 2 years something. I gave 2 attempts, and I had to quit that because of a family health issue. And after that, I was looking for Plan B. Every UPSC aspirant start looking for a Plan B after some time. So I started looking for a Plan B, and it was then I started looking at some of the MBA programs. And yes, hi Vaibhav.
रिफ्लेक्स नहीं.
Okay. So that was when I started looking at the management programs, and this happened to be one of the exam which I was passionate about. So I went there 2 times. Okay, so it was in 2019 that I gave my first attempt, and it was in 2020 that I gave my second attempt and I cracked it. The reason that I am telling you this first attempt and second attempt is because there was a huge difference in both these attempts. The first attempt that I gave was with a very light mindset. I was not very sure that whether I want to really do it, and also I was a little overconfident that the since I was a UPSC aspirant, I had this MBA stereotype that these people are capitalist and I'll anyways crack an MBA interview. That was very deep inside my mind, although I appear to be very humble, but I had this mindset. And this mindset was a big blocker, a very big blocker, and I was blasted off when I went for my interview. And it was in the second time that I took Joshi sir's help, and he helped me a lot in, as he said, in organizing my thoughts. uh, I was a little, underconfident on in the second time, and I thought, after the UPSC journey, when I was not able to crack, so I was feeling a little as if too much of failures happened, and that was when Joshi sir took a mock interview of mine. Uh, he just said one thing that you did well, but I am not going to select you if given a chance. The reason is that I have rejected myself. So that is something which I really, took some time to understand, absorb, and I thought that it is sir has hit as always in the bullseye. That yes, I was feeling as if I don't want to do it, but still I was going to do it. So the big learning that changed everything for me was that I have to be there with all enthusiasm, all confidence. That yes, I can do it. First thing is that. And with that mindset, I went and things went well. Although it was again a grilling interview, a very grilling interview. But anyways, I had that confidence कि ठीक है यार क्या ही इससे ज्यादा क्या ही हो जाएगा. So that helped a lot. And after my masters with this, I am working with Deloitte, as sir said. It has been close to 1.5 years now, and this is how I am. This is how my journey has been till now.
थैंक यू अक्षय, थैंक यू सो लॉट. इस इंटरव्यू के बाद जो है अक्षय और हम पे चाय पीने गए थे. ये थोड़ा रुआसा हो गया था, लग रहा है कि यार मेरा तो कहानी खत्म हो गया अभी. We went for a cup of tea and we had a very emotional discussion over there. After which I got to know that he's a very humble person from a very humble background. So things work when you connect on an emotional level as well. And I really like the way he is, and he also likes me for sure. And Akshay, just a quick question here. Sorry to interrupt you. टिस के इंटरव्यूज क्या होते हैं इमोशनल, फॉरगिविंग नेचर के होते हैं वो लोग?
सर इमोशनल इन द सेंस दे एकदम से कुछ भी आ सकता है. या
यस.
तो दे विल बी इन द ग्रिलिंग मोड फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग, as if you sat on a seat of thorns or otherwise they will be very polite. They'll be
Yes.
asking you very nice questions.
Yes.
You will feel as if यार मेरा तो सही चल रहा है, and when the merit list will come, you will be out.
ये एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। तो ये साइकोलॉजिकल टेस्टिंग होती है। अगर वो स्वीट बन रहा है तो प्रॉब्ली आपको स्वीट नहीं समझना है, उसको समझ में है ना। ये चीज बहुत खराब होते हैं इंटरव्यूअर्स। मतलब मैंने देखा है प्रोफेसर बहुत अच्छे हैं, बट दे आर वर्स्ट इंटरव्यूअर्स। दे आर वर्स देन IIM इंटरव्यूअर्स, एंड अक्षय हैज क्वालिफाइड सो ही कैन टेल यू मोर अबाउट। बाकी इन द क्लासरूम यू विल मीट द प्रोफेसर्स, समटाइम्स दे आर आउटसोर्स्ड फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, दे आर वेरी नाइस, बट एज एन इंटरव्यूअर लाइक दे आल्सो हैव सर्टेन रिस्पांसिबिलिटीज। टिस का एक पूरा ग्रिड है, आई थिंक अक्षय विल एग्री ऑन दिस। वो सिलेक्टिव बच्चों से भरा हुआ ऐसा एक कैंपस चाहते हैं कि ये बंदा हमारे कैंपस में है तो कुछ वैल्यू बढ़ेगा कैंपस का। दिस इज व्हाट आई बिलीव। अक्षय, डू यू एग्री विद दिस कि हर एक
Correct, sir.
कैटेगरी
Yes,
का
sir.
बंदा चाहिए? एक थोड़ा फन लविंग भी चाहिए, एक थोड़ा जॉली भी चाहिए, एक थोड़ा रिसर्च ड्रिवन चाहिए। तो हर एक तरह का बंदा चाहिए। क्या पता वो जो कर्सर फेंक रहे हो वो कर्सर फिट बैठ जाए आपके चेहरे पे। दैट्स व्हाट इज
Correct, correct.
राइट।
Yes, sir.
थैंक यू अक्षय फॉर द काइंड वर्ड्स, प्लीज कंटिन्यू।
ठीक है. So I think this is the journey. If anyone has any questions on this or any
Any question you want to ask, guys? Please, any question you want to ask? It will be good if you ask any questions.
Sir, I have a question.
Mhm.
Sir, since I also want to get into TISS very badly, sir, I wanted to ask, you gave 2 attempts, right? So, sir, the interview process, was it easier for you in the second attempt? Was your mindset more clearer that no, I have to crack it, or was it more difficult for you? You had additional pressure that this is my second attempt.
Right. So two things here, Tanushka. First is about my mindset. My mindset was yes, better this time because I was aligned at what I am doing mentally as well as physically. Right. Earlier I was not. Second part, the on the interview was harder, and this is like based on the luck, I'll say. Interview was harder. They grilled me as soon as I entered the room. Right. So, but I was grilled. When I came out of the room, I was feeling like somebody has slapped me. But again, that was the time I got selected. Right. So I think mindset is more important than what is happening in the interview room. So I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Akshay sir. Rohit this side.
Yeah, right.
Sir, I want to know that how was your journey from TISS to Deloitte?
Okay.
Can you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, sure. So quickly, I'll tell you. So I did specialization in change management and organization development. So these are a little, more advanced things when you go into a field of HR. So after my graduation, when I was in second year, there was campus placements, and I sat in those companies. Deloitte was the third company that came to our campus, and I happened to luckily crack the interview. So after I joined Deloitte, it has been a roller coaster. Uh, in consulting, you get to work on different kind of projects, different kind of people, different kind of clients, different kind of geographies. So each project comes with a new set of roller coasters. So I am going to work on my fourth project very soon. So it has been just 1.5 years, and I have been in 4 different worlds altogether. So I'm still learning, I'll say. I am yet to, understand a lot of things about consulting, about change management itself. But yes, the journey has been fruitful. I'm learning a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir,
It
this
pays pretty
time,
well. It pays pretty well to learn. Yes. Akshay, Deloitte pays very well. So you get your remuneration on first of every month or the last of that month?
Last of that one, sir.
उस महीने की सैलरी उसी महीने के लास्ट में मिल जाती है, और क्या चाहिए। सरकारी नौकरी बाबू जी, मजे हैं भैया। चेहरे पे ग्लो देखिए आप इसके, देख रहे हो। ये है एक तो अपना अपना मेंटल हेल्थ को अच्छा रखने वाला केस, और प्लस जो क्लाइंट है उसका खून पीने का जो ग्लो होता है वही चेहरे पे है इसके। बस अक्षय इज जस्ट ऑफ द ह्यूमर। गुड यार अक्षय, थैंक यू मच। अभी क्वेश्चन को खत्म करते हैं। अक्षय प्लीज स्टार्ट विद द इंटरव्यूज राइट अवे, एंड दैट्स इट फॉर द क्वेश्चन आंसर, बिकॉज़ बहुत टाइम खींच जाएगा इसमें। ठीक है,
sir,
Sure,
I have
sure,
one
sure.
last question.
मेक इट क्विक प्लीज, 30 seconds to ask.
Okay. Sir, like this time, TISS is taking CUET paper. I have listened that for the first time and for the last time, CUET paper is being taken by TISS. So,
Correct.
is there any difference between like previously it was TISSNET paper and we all were preparing for GK, which is the most difficult part of TISS exam. But right now CUET is there. So I have seen that what I have gone through with the syllabus that there is no GK, there is BI section, verbal section, math section. So you feel that there would be some kind of GK questions would be asked in the TISS interview?
I am not very sure of CUET. I have also got to know about CUET from one of the
Mm.
aspirants. So because it is now my past that I have given testnet. On the second part of the questions that you said, if they can ask GK questions, they do ask a little bit of political questions in the interview. They just want to check how if you are not an extremist. They just want to see that you are aware of what is happening and you have moderate set of thoughts. That
Okay.
if suppose I'm giving you a quick example that this Maldives issue, I hope everybody
Yes.
must be aware of, right? So if the panel asks you that what do you know about this issue, so you tell that Modi ji went, and then they'll ask you what are your views on this, how should India handle this. Then if you you are a very pro BJP person, you will be like, we should, cancel all the relations with the Maldives, and we should give them a very, blasting answer. So if you are with that mindset, then you are not, you have to be moderate. That you say
Okay,
that,
sir.
sir, these things happen. India should take a big brother stand here. They should understand that this is a very small country and the kind of government that it is. So if you give a moderate answer, then bingo, then no worries.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay, sir.
Brilliant. That will be it for the
Okay,
day.
thank
And
you,
then
sir.
now let's start with the interview process. So, Akshay, sir, it is actually the ball is in your court now. Handpick a person and start drilling. It is the first day for Manas, and the one person is missing. Her name is Harshita. So, she might not join, but Manas is the person who is new to the group. So, even if you want, you can pick Manas as well. And you can start the interview process, right? Anybody. We have
Okay.
Ashima, Saurabh, Nitya, Anmol, Rohit, Tanushka, Ridham, Pankaj, Vaibhav, Shubh, and Saransh, right? All the
Right.
best, guys.
So,
All the best to you,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. So I know this movement is very, very nice when people think that my name should not come. I have been there. Trust me. So before picking anyone, I'll say that you all are here to learn, right? So make this opportunity. If anybody is very confident that I'll crack, he or she would not be here, right? So all of you are on the same page. So with that, I am just randomly, looking at some name, and Anmol, it is okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Cool, cool. So can we start?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay. So Anmol, hi. Uh,
Hello, sir.
Please tell me about yourself.
Sir, my name is Anmol Diman. I am 22-year-old. I am born and brought up in Kanpur city, Uttar Pradesh. I completed my schooling from Durga Prasad Vidya Niketan, affiliated to CBSE board from the commerce stream. After that, I did a graduation, Bachelor's of Commerce from the Jagran College of Art, Science and Commerce, affiliated to Kanpur University. Uh, and apart from that, I also teach economics and business study to class 12 student. I love to watch movies, especially superhero content. I'm a big fan of superheroes content, especially Marvel and DC. And I also love to listen original background music of South Indian movies. That is
Cool, cool. Very nice. What bachelor's did you mention?
Bachelor's
What
of Commerce. Bachelor's
Bachelor
of
of
Commerce.
Commerce?
BCom,
Okay.
sir.
BCom. Very nice, very nice. And it's good to know that you are also a faculty. So, before I ask you any other question, it is quite interesting that you also teach economics. And how do you see the economy of Uttar Pradesh, your own state, that how it is doing, and what future do you see in the coming 5 years?
Uh, Sir, I think there need to be more attention toward education. here people are only they are only human resource, but we need to convert it into human capital. There is a need of human capital formation, and I believe that in 5 years, if we spend on health education, on the job training, then we can uh, increase the human resources.
Okay, okay, very nice.
Mm.
I agree with you on that point. Although, what are some potential industries in Uttar Pradesh that you see that can help grow the economy?
Sir, in Kanpur we have leather industry, as we know that Kanpur is famous as known as Manchester, and cotton mill industry, and these are very famous in Uttar Pradesh, which definitely help in contributing to economic growth or GDP, sir.
Okay, cool. So, please let me know your reason that you want to pursue this masters.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, my long-term goal is to start my own business. But before that, I need to gain some experience as a manager and learn how the corporate world works. And it can only be possible through MBA, because MBA gave me a valuable platform where I can learn from the aspiring business professional, experienced faculty, alumni, and industrial expert. I also believe that MBA will also help me in learning new business skills, marketing technique skills, resource management, and networking, which will ultimately help in achieving my long-term goal.
Nice, Anmol. Although with the goal that you have in mind, and with the business that the end goal of your business, I feel
Yes,
you
sir.
can do a distance education program where you can learn about the techniques, marketing techniques, and the other tools that you mentioned, and also start with your business. So you will learn on job, and also you will get to get get to understand the marketing tools and techniques that you are mentioning. Why don't you consider this option?
Sir, because through MBA I get the more or best career opportunity, and through which I get the best positioning in any company, and then I get a more experience that I cannot attain or gain from the distance course, sir.
Okay, 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 sure. So tell me some of the points where you have achieved something very great, your greatest or biggest achievement that you might think of.
Yes, sir. Sir, I was a school topper in class 10th, 11th, and 12th. I was also in commerce stream, and I was also a school topper from this from the math subject, from both commerce and math stream. So that is my best achievement, sir. That I'm a school topper. That is, sir.
Okay, very nice. And what about your biggest or very deep failure?
Sir, actually, I attempted 3 CAT, but I didn't well that score. So that's my biggest uh, what we say, sir, and that's why I choosing tier 2 or 3 business schools, sir.
Okay, okay. So you are saying that had you got an opportunity to apply or to go to a better school, then you would have not applied to this school.
No, sir. That's not my intention to say. I will also prefer this school because the faculty and the alumni that here are very great, sir. I believe that the teacher and the faculty that what they teach are very great, sir. That's not my intention to say.
Okay, okay. Right, and okay. Can you describe how would you lead a team now that you said that you want to do business in your
Yes, sir.
long-term goal?
Yes, sir.
How would you lead a team? Suppose there are four members in this team.
Yes, sir.
All are with different age, different gender, different. They come from different states. They have different educational background. So how do what is the key baseline that you see that you will be able to manage these four?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, I use Maslow need hierarchy theory, where every person are of different background, different qualification, and different age, and everybody has a different need. Like somebody has survival need, somebody has self-actualization need. So first of all, I examine that what needs are to whom their needs. Then I uh, uh, perform this activity according to that, sir. And apart from that, I also motivating I choose a democratic leadership style where I can motivate, and I also welcome their suggestion, take initiative to accept their opinion, so that I will also motivated them. And apart from that, I will also choose financial and both non-financial incentive, and I will also give a career opportunities. That's it, sir. In this way, I motivated my employee, sir.
Right, right, good. So, can you share your few strengths that you think will help you in pursuing this course?
Sir, can you please repeat the question?
Yeah. So, can you see that there are any strength in you that will help to pursue this course?
Sir, first of all, I'm very hardworking as well as I am very goal oriented. I have a leadership style, and I also very disciplined. Not in following the rules and regulation, but I also fulfill my commitment. So I believe that I have strength that I can do MBA, sir.
How can I believe that you are a hardworking person, Anmol?
Sir, I'm not very good in maths till class 10th, but I work very hard because I want to achieve good marks. So I work very hard to get more and more scores, sir. So in this way, I can tell that I'm a very hardworking. Apart from that, and whatever I want to achieve, I give my best to that to make that I can achieve that goal.
Okay. Can you share some instances or examples from your journey so far or life so far that there you see that you have done a very hard work and you have succeeded as well?
Uh, yes, how can sir? Apart from my schooling, I also do part-time job, and I also as a coaching. And apart from that, I also study finance or in BCom, sir. So, sir, only I do hard work only in we can say that in only achieving qualifications, sir. Apart from that, yes, sir, I also work help my father in my business, in my father's business.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And can you share some, where you see, we can say that you feel that you are weak in some of the areas or your weaknesses or the areas of improvement?
Uh, yes, sir. I need to work on my communication skills as I'm not very fluent in, but I'm working on it. I am very. I tried hard to make my English fluent. So this is my weakness, sir.
So, can you share what you are doing to, overcome this weakness?
Yes, sir. Sir, I read daily. I try to read novels, sir. Recently, I started read. Actually, I'm a big fan of superhero content or something supernatural. So I started reading Immortals of Melua, so through which I can some to we can say that to fluent my English.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, Anmol, I think we have spent good amount of time. If we go further, it will be little too long, right? Okay. First of all, good, Anmol. Although there are a lot of places where you can improve, obviously.
Yes.
That is what you are here for, right? So, first of all, when you are saying that, you teach economics, I'll go with
Yes, sir.
what we had a conversation about. So when you say that you are a faculty of economics, then there is an expectation from the other side that you will understand more. Okay. So you have to be prepared with a little bit of, since you come from a state of Uttar Pradesh, right?
Yes, sir.
So people have a lot of, visibility on what is happening in Uttar Pradesh, right? So and since you are a faculty of economics, this question comes very natural, that how do you see economy of Uttar Pradesh? So I think you are not prepared for this, right? You have to start with the statistics.
Okay,
That
sir.
presently we have been the second largest state in terms of GDP,
Yes, sir.
right? Then you have to start, if numbers, if you remember, cool. If you don't remember the numbers, you have to show that what industries or how do you see that things can work for Uttar Pradesh. If somebody is coming from Jharkhand, suppose, saying that he's a faculty of economics, and then if asked what industries do you see in Jharkhand, or what industries are more common in Jharkhand, and the person does not know. So it very all of us know that Jharkhand is famous for mining. So if the person is not able to tell this, then it is a bad impression, right? So you have to avoid
Yes.
this. You can prepare very well on the economy of UP, because it comes very natural. Okay.
Yes.
Then when I asked you about how we can do good, or UP can do good, then you answered something about Kanpur, right? I asked you about UP and you answered about Kanpur. So I hope you understand. There
Yes,
is a
sir.
misalignment. You have to tell something which is across state and not just one city, right?
Yes, sir.
Then it was a big point, Anmol, when you said that I am applying for tier 2, tier 3 colleges, and it is like a derogatory sentence to the interview panel. Okay, that we are the person is demeaning us very on in front of us. So I did not grill you there, because I don't want to go into the same direction. Just be very cautious of what you are saying. this
Yes, sir.
this will hurt the ego of the panelist, right? And this might be very bad for the whole process. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Prepare on the failure part. Prepare good things, and always show that how, uh, despite the failure, even though you failed in something, you are still very positive about it, and you still have optimism towards it. This is for everyone. Okay. When you are saying failure, okay, that yes, this is my third attempt in CAT. The first two attempts I could not do well, and this is my third time. The first two times I see as a failure of mine, but I am very confident that I'll crack a good management institute this time, and this will not be a roadblock in the goal that I see in my life, right?
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes.
sounds optimistic, that yes, this person is coming with a lot of energy, he is optimistic about life. If you are going to be sad about it, that I am already very sad. So this is what happened to me. Remember that I told you about my interview experience. I was looking like that, yaar, kya hi kar raha hu main yahan pe. If you give that face, then it will be very difficult. Okay. So be optimistic that yes, I don't know, but I will know, right? You have to be that candidate. On when I asked you about managing for different people, you started with Maslow's hierarchy, right? And it was, you take some time when such questions come. You ask politely to the panelists, sir, can I take 30 seconds to think? It is considered good. Okay, don't think that if I am asking for 30 seconds, I'll be thought as a somebody who's taking time. No, if you're taking 30 seconds, you're aligning your thoughts, and it is a good sign that you're serious about the question and you are trying to give the best answer, right? So then when you went ahead and told that I'm a democratic style leader, and then from there your answer was very good. Okay, but initially the first thing that you said was looking like you answered immediately. You have not thought about it. Okay, so you knew the best part, but articulation में issue है. तो 30 seconds slow, आराम से बिंदास. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Then on the strength part, when I asked you, it was not very prepared, right? And also the weakness.
Yes.
तो वीकनेस लोग पूछते हैं, ठीक है, एंड वीकनेस का अदर नाम इज एरियाज ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट. Okay, so when they say areas of improvement, you are very right. Say that yes, I am not the best in communication. I am working to improve it. Whenever you say, again, like failure, when you say that I failed, then you throw a positive picture also, right? Similarly, in weakness, when you tell that communication is my weakness, you immediately throw what I am doing to improve it. Okay, दैट इज द कंप्लीट आंसर. वीकनेस एंड फेलियर का सब लोग ध्यान रखो. ये आंसर कभी कंप्लीट नहीं होता है व्हेन यू जस्ट टेल योर फेलियर और योर वीकनेस एंड फिनिश. नो, मेक इट अ हैबिट दैट दिस शुड बी कंटिन्यूड विथ व्हाट इज कमिंग नेक्स्ट. मैं ऑप्टिमिस्टिक हूं कि मैं कम्युनिकेशन ठीक कर लूंगा. उसके लिए मैं अभी नॉवल पढ़ रहा हूँ. आई फिनिश्ड इमॉर्टल्स ऑफ मेलुआ, whatever. You take names as if that he is the person is really going to do it, right? That should be visible on your face. This I am telling you because ये ना एक overall personality show करता है. Okay, and this helps and we all are like that. ठीक है, हमने अगर कुछ इशू देखा है तो हम सोचते हैं कि हाँ यार कुछ करना है इसको इम्प्रूव करने, राइट? तो जितना भी कर रहे हैं उसको अच्छे से आर्टिकुलेट करना.
Yes,
ठीक है,
sir.
बहुत कोई हाई फाई एकदम से कोई नहीं करता है. छोटे छोटे जो भी स्टेप्स लिए हैं आपने, आप बोलो उनको. जितना आप बोलोगे सामने वाले को उतना ही पता चलेगा आपके बारे में. ठीक है, डोंट एज्यूम कि मतलब हाफ आंसर देके मैं निकलूंगा तो कुछ एज्यूम करेगा. नहीं, you have to speak about yourself, articulate your answer well. Okay, rest of
Yes,
the
sir.
things were good. आपको घबराना नहीं है. आप ठीक है ऐसे सेटअप में जब सब लोग सुन रहे हो और यू आर द पर्सन हु इज आंसरिंग, ऐसा होता है, विच इज वेरी फाइन. आई अंडरस्टैंड. बट इन द रियल इंटरव्यू, इन योर प्रैक्टिस, राइट योर आंसर्स. स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस, फेलियर, सक्सेस, शॉर्ट टर्म गोल्स, लॉन्ग टर्म गोल्स, इनको लिखो और बार बार देखो.
Yes, sir.
राइट? In your introduction, you told your school name. I am not sure if it is required. You just start with the place, your board, right? And then you go to graduation, right?
Okay, sir.
So
Okay, sir.
that will be good. And also in your introduction, you can, when you finish your introduction, in your introduction, like you have this faculty wala experience, right?
Yes, sir.
That you are teaching students. So that is the X factor where you are leaving the panel to ask you the question, right? तो हमेशा वहां पे ही इंट्रोडक्शन खत्म करना है अपना, जहां पे
Yes, sir.
नेक्स्ट वाला बंदा उठा के सवाल पूछे. तो हमेशा अगर यू आर लिविंग ऑन दिस नोट दैट आई एम अ स्कूल टीचर इन say economics and commerce, तो immediately other person will ask you the question. Oh, very nice. It is a conversation between two people, right? ठीक है, तो आई होप ये पॉइंट्स पे यू विल वर्क, राइट? एनीथिंग दैट यू वांट टू आस्क और एनीथिंग दैट यू फील कि अभी अनक्लियर है?
No, sir. Everything is clear now.
ठीक है अनमोल. ओके,
Thank you,
सो
sir.
ओके, नाउ वी विल हैव नेक्स्ट कैंडिडेट. अगेन दिस मोमेंट इज वेरी कूल. Shubh, your this thing is working?
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, cool. ठीक है शुभ, it is okay for you to come for the interview.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One more thing before we start, can you tell me what school are you applying for? Or
Sir, I'm actually expecting some CAP calls and NMIMS Mumbai.
okay, cool. ठीक है. So we will start. Okay. Hi Shubh, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, sir. My name is Shubh Mishra. I was born and brought up in Kanpur, popularly called as Manchester of East. During my uh, studies, I developed an inclination towards business, which is why I opted for commerce after my class 10th, and which led me to opt for a Bachelor's of Commerce in my undergraduation. And during my undergraduation, I've also worked at certain NGOs. Mm. And in my free time, I like to listen to music and I like to write.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Shubh. So when did you graduate from your? You did BCom, right?
Yes, sir.
So when did you graduate?
So in June 2023.
Okay. So this is very recent. So after passing out, what have you been doing for the last 8 months?
So this was actually my second attempt in CAT and other management tests. Uh, I was actually working at NGO, a non-profit organization, for an year since the last year.
Okay. Okay. Can you share what you were working exactly with the NGO, and if it is
So I
okay,
was
what was this NGO
I was a
doing?
part of sales and marketing team. Uh, it was an organization basically working for the widows and childrens. And
Okay. You were with the sales and marketing team.
yes, sir.
So what exactly was your, kind of work?
So my role was to actually market and distribute the products made by the widows, basically the bar soaps and uh, that they made, and I had to advertise it and market it.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So how did you do? Did you like this work?
Yes, sir, I did enjoyed working with the team, and I usually marketed on social media, and I also marketed around my locality as well, which I succeeded in selling to few peoples and my relatives as well.
Okay, so was there any target for you to, complete, or how was it?
No, sir, it was not a target based. Uh, we just had to advertise it, and so I decided to uh, help in selling them as well because I knew I could sell them to my relatives or to my locality.
Okay, so can you tell what is the number of, this product that you were able to sell?
Yes, sir. Sir, I sold around 8 bar soaps in my locality where I live, and a few detergent powders and soaps to my relatives.
Very nice, very nice. Do you think 8 bar soaps is good enough, Shubh, for you as a marketing
It
person?
was not good enough, but it actually helped me to gain some advantage, gain some knowledge because it was the first time selling something to people. So I believe it was a good start for me.
Okay, okay. So can you tell what was the biggest challenge or biggest learning out of this role that you did?
The biggest challenge that I faced was convincing people to buy them since they usually opt for the better products in the market, basically Rin and we in UP it a ghadi like ghadi bar soap or ghadi powder. So they usually bought that from the market. So I just had to convince them that this is what the widows are making and this will actually help them to live a better life.
Okay, okay, okay. So, uh, so what response did you see when you said that it is coming from a social cause?
Yes, they actually thought that I was doing a good work, but still they only bought like 1 or 2 bar soaps. They said they will try and then tell me.
Okay, okay. Given a chance again, Shubh, if you suppose you get into this NGO again and be the marketing head, what
Yes.
steps do you think you will take to get more into the market or be very popular in the market? What strategy do you think you can opt?
So I believe advertising is something that actually increases the sale because more and more people will know about the product, and if they know about that it is for a good cause, I believe that they will come forward and try to help in one or the other way possible. So I believe advertising is one thing that I would like to increase and answer good digital social media marketing, because that will connect me to masses in a very short span of time.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, since you have worked, Shubh, and you have already graduated,
Yes,
can
sir.
you describe me a time when you failed to meet someone's expectation, and were you able to resolve the situation, and how did you resolve the situation?
Yes, sir. So last year, when it was my first CAT attempt, I believed that I would score a I believed that I could score a very good percentile, but unfortunately, I was not able to score. So uh, I had to convince my family and my father that I will be taking a second attempt, because he wanted me to get into a B school uh, that I was getting at that number of marks. So I think it was not a very big challenge, but it was something that I had to convince him for. And I had to explain him that since I've studied for a year, I think I can improve my grades in if I studied for the second time.
Okay, okay. So it looks like doing this master's in business administration is very crucial for your, journey. So can you tell me why do you want to pursue MBA?
So since my childhood, I developed a certain inclination towards the business. Since I saw my uncle working in his business and managing the workforce and different people in his business. So that is what actually uh, interested me to see him working and managing all the workforce and managing all the clients that he had to deal on a regular basis. So I believe that MBA is something that would actually give me the right path to manage people and a good strategy to develop a business, to increase a business.
Okay, so you said two things: develop a business and increase a business. So your uh, end goal is to have a business of your own.
Yes, sir. I believe that I could actually gain a good knowledge from your B school in the management field, and a good knowledge in the corporate world and managing the business that can actually help me in developing a good networking and good people to set up my own business.
Okay, okay. Can you share a few failures of yours?
Uh, so failures are initially my after my class 12th, I decided to pursue CA, which I did study it for a few months. But since I could not clear the stage one in my first attempt, so I actually thought about it for a lot, that should I pursue it next, or do I actually like to work as a CA? Do I actually see myself as a CA after next 5 years? So that is something that I believe if, that is something that actually affected me. So that is what I think that it was a failure for me, because I could not achieve it, because I could not study for it further.
Okay, okay, okay. So given a chance, if you are again in your, you just passed out your school. So given a chance, how different, what different you would do to pursue the career of your choice?
Sir, I actually thought about for a lot, and that is when I came up with to do MBA. So I would opt for MBA since after my if I get a chance to think about it again, I would actually go for MBA after my class 10, after my class 12th and start preparing for the IP-MAT course that the which is actually that the B schools offer.
Okay, okay. I think we have spent some 13 minutes, so it's cool. So thanks, Shubh. Thank you for participating.
Thank you, sir.
You speak good, Shubh. Okay,
Yes.
you articulate your answers well. Although the content needs to be polished, right? So it's a good thing that you can articulate well, right?
Okay, sir.
First thing is your intro was not looking very polished to me. Okay, you started off with the journey and you were thinking in between, right?
Sir, I had a few points to tell, but I just completely it just blanked out for me for a start in the starting.
No worries, no worries. Happens here, happens. I understand. But practice it more often so that
Okay,
it
sir.
should not happen in on your D-Day, right?
Yes, sir.
So if it is looking like somebody's thinking, what should I tell about myself, then it is a very bad impression, right? So please make sure you do good.
Okay, sir.
Next point is, see, you are applying for MBA, right? And you are saying that, you know, from my childhood only, I got inclined towards business. And so it is very natural when you say that, you know, you have worked in an NGO and that too in marketing. So people will expect you to be more strategic in your answering, right? You should be more, you come out with very valid pointers. The pointers that you were saying, Shok, was very generic. Okay, anybody can say that, right? If given a chance, your elder or your younger brother, sister, anybody can say that yes, I was doing advertising and I sold 8 soaps. When you are saying that you did marketing for any firm, be it NGO, be it anything, read about it first of all. Okay, a little bit of marketing. When I
Okay, sir.
asked you that how would you do better, then you were only focusing about on the advertising, that you will go to social media, but marketing is not just about advertising, right?
Yes, sir.
You could have said that I will benchmark what all other soaps are there, what pricing they are bringing in. You are a marketing head, right? I made you marketing head, so you have
Mhm.
to be more strategic when you are saying that you have worked in this, right? This is
Yes, sir.
not anything random coming to you. You have worked in the field of marketing, you are passionate about doing MBA, so this should be more strategic, more aligned. Read about it, what strategies are there to get into better market, to sell your product, right? Benchmarking, pricing, advertising is just one,
Yes,
right?
sir.
What sales strategy, what other things you can do, right? When you say this now, then half of your interview you have already won. Okay, because it looks like you are already doing stuff. Then anybody will be very interested that यार ये बंदा तो ऑलरेडी मतलब कर रहा है, इसको तो है सच में इंटरेस्ट। तुम बोल रहे हो इंटरेस्ट है बट तुम्हारे काम में नहीं झलक के आ रहा है, तो वहां
Yes.
पे गैप आ गया, राइट? समझ रहे हो ना? तो अगर
Mhm.
बोल रहे हो कि मैंने काम किया है एनजीओ में, मार्केटिंग का काम किया है, तो बॉस इसके बारे में पढ़ जाओ थ्योरी। ठीक है, थोड़ा आंसर मेकअप कर सकते हो कि हाँ,
Okay.
अगर मुझे दोबारा चांस मिला तो मैं ये करूँ। इट शुड लुक लाइक
Sir,
यू आर अ चीफ मार्केटिंग ऑफिसर।
at the back of my mind मुझे SWOT एनालिसिस याद आ रहा था, मैं बोल लूं लेकिन बट फिर बोल नहीं पाया थोड़ा।
कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, ये इसीलिए है क्योंकि अभी यू आर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड, राइट?
Yes.
तो वो स्वॉट एनालिसिस भी बोलते हैं, इट इज ठीक है, वो एक एनालिसिस, ठीक है, लेकिन यू शुड कम अप विद 10 डिफरेंट थिंग्स दैट यू कैन डू एज अ चीफ मार्केटिंग ऑफिसर,
Okay,
राइट?
sir.
ये अगर तुमने अच्छा कर दिया ना, अगर तो इसी पे खेल सकते हो तुम, राइट? तुम्हारा ये बहुत स्ट्रांग बन सकता है। और अगर ये नहीं किया अच्छे से, तो ये तुमको वीक स्पॉट पे भी डाल सकता है, राइट? तो ये एक अच्छा तुम्हारे पास, आई विल से दैट दिस इज अ वेरी गुड tool for you where you can convert your interview. Okay.
Okay.
Then when you say that you want to do MBA, you are aligned towards the business from your childhood, cool, everything is okay. But when you say that I'll get more knowledge in management, be a little more specific. एक extra mile जाओ यार, है ना? कोई भी MBA करने आया है और ये बोलेगा कि हाँ मुझे नॉलेज चाहिए मैनेजमेंट में, तो अगर तुम और जाओगे ना कि सर दिस थ्योरी ऑफ मैनेजमेंट is very fascinating to me, and I just have read the theory. If I can really practice it after my masters, I think it will be very challenging, and I am really passionate about doing this. So this shows that yes, you are really into it, right? You're understanding, right?
Yes,
देखो
sir.
इंटरव्यू लेना बहुत आसान होता है यार, है ना? 4 क्वेश्चंस पूछो, तुम मेरा लोगे, मैं भी 10 में से शायद 4 ही जवाब दे पाऊँ, राइट? बट वो डिफरेंस फील हो जाएगा अगर एंथुजियास्टिक अगर कोई बंदा होगा, और कोई बंदा ऐसे ही होगा कि यार सर हाँ मैं कर तो रहा हूँ, मुझे पता ही नहीं है मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, राइट?
Okay,
वो
sir.
डिफरेंस जरूर दिख जाएगा. ओके, थिंक योरसेल्फ, दिस इज फॉर एवरीवन, थिंक योरसेल्फ as you are taking the interview. Okay, what would you want from the candidate? If one candidate came to you, he is not very polished but he is very passionate, and he tells you terms from the theory of marketing, from the theory of sales, right, from the theory of HR. तो अनमोल ने वहां पे थ्योरी ऑफ एचआर में वो थोड़ा गया, दैट वाज इम्प्रेसिव, दैट ही नोज, राइट? सो एंड अगर टूटी फूटे में भी अगर अच्छे से अगर ये चीज बोल रहा है, ही इज लुकिंग जेन्युइनली इंटरेस्टेड. ही इज सेइंग दैट दैट मुझे वो मैकेंजी का 7S प्रिंसिपल है ना सर, वो मैंने पढ़ा है, बट आई एम स्टिल नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ इट इज बीइंग अप्लाइड इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस. तो गिवन अ चांस आई वुड लाइक टू डू अ लाइव प्रोजेक्ट वेयर आई कैन अप्लाई मैकेंजी 7S. तो दिस पर्सन इज लुकिंग वेरी जेन्युइनली इंटरेस्टेड, राइट? तो आप लोग खुद भी देख पाओगे उसको कि हाँ यार ये बंदा, इसमें एनर्जी है, ये सच में करना चाहता है. तो बी दैट वे, राइट? जो आपके दिमाग में आइडियल कैंडिडेट होगा, बी दैट आइडियल कैंडिडेट योरसेल्फ. ओके.
Okay, sir.
लास्ट पॉइंट, शुभ, योर फेलियर्स अगेन वर नॉट पॉलिश्ड, है ना? मैंने अभी बोला भी था कि फेलियर शुड एंड विद अ पॉजिटिव नोट, राइट?
ये क्वेश्चन
तो
मैंने प्रिपेयर ही नहीं किया था, तो जो भी आया मैंने बोल दिया.
हाँ ठीक है, इस चीज का ध्यान रखना यार. स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस, फेलियर, ये यू वर सेइंग दैट, और अपनी जर्नी को हमेशा डिफेंड करो, ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
कि तुम बीच में फंबल कर गए थे, यू सेड कि आफ्टर माय 12th आई वुड डू MBA, राइट? वो दिख रहा था कि यू आर सेइंग, बट यू आर थिंकिंग ऑल्सो, और वो अलाइन नहीं हो रहा है, व्हाट यू आर सेइंग एंड व्हाट यू आर थिंकिंग, राइट?
Yes,
तो
sir.
तो ये इसीलिए पहले से आंसर्स लिख के रखोगे, सर से चेक करवा लो, राइट, दैट दीज आर गुड आंसर्स, एंड वो प्रैक्टिस करो, वही जैसे ही वो पूछे तुरंत बोलो, राइट? सो फेलियर कैन बी दैट, ठीक है, आई वाज ट्राइंग फॉर CA, आई कुड नॉट convert, and that was the time when I thought that yes, this I really wanted to do CA but I could not do. But I sat down and thought that what exactly do I want, right? And you were there, you were
Yes, sir.
trying to say this, so
Yes, sir.
you articulate it like that. फिर मुझे समझ में आया कि ठीक है यार, जो मैं अभी कर रहा हूँ ना वो बेस्ट है, और इसी में मुझे बेस्ट करते जाना है. ठीक है, I'll do MBA, and whatever, if I was interested in finance, I'll try and see, take elective of finance, I'll do specialization in finance, and try to be in that position of any organization where I can work on the finance side. So that will uh, do well with my hunger towards the finance side, why I wanted to do CA. ठीक है, तो be in that zone. Okay, so
Okay.
good Shubh. uh, so now I will start with the third interview, right? uh, Tanushka,
Yes, sir.
Will it be okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, so before starting, Tanushka, can you tell me which colleges you are applying for and what
Sir,
calls you are expecting?
currently I have not got any call from the IIMs yet. I'm expecting some cap calls, and I have given my ZAT exam the last Sunday, so I'm waiting for the results.
Okay, okay, cool. Okay, so we will start with the interview, Tanushka. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hi, Tanushka. Please introduce
Hello,
yourself.
sir. Good evening, sir. My name is Tanushka Nigam. I was born in Kanpur and I stayed there for 7 years. And since my father had a transferable job, we went to Varanasi. From there, we went to Surat. And now, finally, we are settled in Lucknow, the city of Nawabs. Sir, I did my schooling from CBSE board. Then I pursued my hotel management from Institute of Hotel Management, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition, Lucknow. And sir, I love to listen to music. I love to play cricket, and cooking is my hobby. It's my passion, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Nice, Tanushka. So, since you said that you have already done your graduation in hotel management, right?
Yes, sir.
And your hobby also is to cook and
Yes, sir.
cooking.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you continue in the space of hotel management where you can do wonders?
Sir, cooking is something like a stress buster from me. Like if I am having a very hectic day and I come back home, I love to cook for myself. Like I forget everything and I get into that zone of cooking where it is only me and no one else. So I've never seen cooking as a profession. It has always been a passion and it has been for myself. It is a stress buster for me, sir.
Okay, okay, very nice. Although I still think that if it is so appealing and so satisfying for you to do this, why not make this a job? Because you already have a graduation in hotel management.
Sir, cooking in the corporate, in the hotel industry is completely different than what I do in home cooking. Home cooking I do only for myself or few other relatives or friends. And sir, professionally, cooking is really taxing and exhausting, sir. And I don't feel I'm made for that, sir.
Okay, okay. So you said that cooking is a little taxing and a lot of hard work is needed.
No, sir, not taxing for me personally. Like, I want to cook what I feel like want to cook. Like if I've had a rough day, if I had a bad day, I'll just come home and just whip up a bowl of pasta for me. I'll just have that time, my zone, that yeah, this happened. I'll just compartmentalize all the things that I've done through the day, what went wrong, what went right, and I'll just think about it while cooking, and then I'm okay, I'm sorted. It's like meditation for me, sir. And
Okay,
mixing it professionally and as a passion, sir, I don't think it would work for me.
okay, 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 Tanushka. So, can you tell why do you want to pursue this master's program?
Sir, I want to do my MBA because I worked with Spencer's Retail. Then I went to Sahara India Life Insurance. I was a junior analyst in sales and marketing. Sir, I feel like I communicate well and I connect to the people very well. And I love to manage things, sir. So I feel like MBA is the right path for me to work for. And sir, I want to just enhance my skills in masters. I just want to become a master of a single thing rather being a jack of all trades, sir.
Okay, okay. So when you say that you want to be a master of one thing and you are looking for very specific skill sets, what specific skill sets do you see yourself to gain in this program?
Sir, sales and marketing, I would say.
Okay, so you are interested in sales and marketing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you share what you know or what part of sales and marketing are you interested in?
Sir, I've been told that I'm very good in communication and I connect to the people very well. When I was in Spencer's Retail, I was working as a team sales leader over there. Sir, whenever there were big offers or promotions, my manager used to send me upfront because I used to connect with the people and I was able to sell those products to them. So, sir, from there I thought my, the passion and for to do better went, it became, sir.
Okay. Okay. You said that you feel that you are good in communication, and that is the reason that you see you want to pursue marketing, and you think you can do good in marketing. So,
Yes, sir.
Tanushka, don't you think communication as a skill set is vital in almost all the roles that we do, right?
It is,
Uh,
it
yeah.
is
So
vital in all the roles. Yes, sir.
I think you will do even better since you are good in communication. You will do even better in HR.
Sir, in HR also I can do good, but sir, I haven't explored that field at all, to be really honest. In hotel industry also, sir, when I did my internship, my industrial training, I was exposed to people, not the internal community of the hotel. I was always exposed to the guests. And during my work time also, I was always exposed to the customers. I have never catered to the internal organization, sir.
Okay, but since you have the right skill set of communication, you will do good, don't you think?
Sir, to be really honest, I haven't thought of it to
Okay,
be to get into HR. I've
okay,
always thought about sales and marketing only, sir.
okay, okay. Cool. So tell me, Tanushka,
Yes,
if
sir.
yeah. So please tell me if you would agree to break the rules if it is necessary sometimes.
Sir, it depends upon the situation. Breaking the rules is a very big thing. So I am a by the book person. So I have to first analyze the situation, that what the situation is. Then I have to talk to my subordinates, my senior officials. Then only I can come to a decision, sir.
Uh, okay, but I could not understand whether you'll be agreeing to break the rules if if it is needed sometime, or you will be binding by it.
Sir, I will buy and I won't break the rules, sir. Rules
You
are
won't
meant
break
for
the rules.
made for a reason, sir.
Okay, okay. So in any situation, you think you will be binding by the rules?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, cool. So, do you think your grades are a good indication of your academic achievement?
Yes, I would say that.
Okay, and do you think you can provide a reason of why do you think so?
Sir, I have topped my college in academically, and sir, after 10th, I chose science, which I have regrets about because I could not do very well there. But then again, I got a grip of myself. I got a hold of myself. Then in college, I gave it my all. I topped the college, sir, my batch. I topped my batch. And I have been told that I broke previous batches record as well, sir.
Okay, okay, cool. So, with this, program and whatever you have done in past, Tanushka, where do you see yourself after 10 years?
So after 10 years, I see myself as a manager of a big corporate company, sir.
Okay, okay. And what does your day look like after this 10 years span?
So my day look like I love my work. That's why I'm working after 10 years also. I want to work. And then sir, in the morning I'm going to the office, in the evening I'm returning. Then again I'm cooking something for myself with a glass of wine and binging on some Netflix series or anything, sir. Having my dinner, having my supper, then just relaxing through the night. Then again next morning I'm ready to work with a clear mindset.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, when I say 10 years, how does your day look like? I would referring to your work day more, Tanushka. So how many people do you see you can manage after 10 years? How, if you're leading a team, then
Sir,
how would you
I
lead
can
and how
manage
would
a
you do?
zone, I can manage a region.
Okay. Why do you think so? Have you got any experience while you say that?
Yes, sir. I have, since I was working with Sara India Life Insurance, sir, I was managing the entire North region, sir. There were 27 branch offices, sir, in different cities. So I was managing them, sir.
Okay. When you say you were managing them, what was the kind of work that you were doing?
Sir, since Sara India Life Insurance has stopped new business, sir, so there were only renewal of policies over there. So, sir, I was I was tabulating the data and sending it across to the LCOs. Those are local commission offices, the branch offices of Sara India Life Insurance, sir. And I used to keep a tab and I used to check daily. I used to call those branch offices and update them about the changes and whether they insurance policies have been revived or not, have been renewed or not, sir.
Okay. Okay. So you were doing good in this job. You liked this job.
Yes, sir, I love this job.
Okay. So why do you think you want to leave this?
Sir, as I said, I want to become master of a trade rather being jack of all trades, sir. I want to specialize in one single thing. Over here, I was doing a lot of work, but it was scattered. And sir, personally, I was not at a managerial level, so I could not do much about it. My suggestions were heard; they were not implemented, sir. So I want to be at that position after doing my master's degree, where my suggestions can be implemented at.
Okay. So Tanushka, if I tell you that even after your master's, it will take some 7 to 8 years to be into a manager's position. And if you continue your current job, probably since you're doing good, maybe in 5, 6 years, you will be in the managerial position. So with that, expectation, I think your current role and continuing in your current role, don't you think is better?
Sir, I don't feel so because I don't know the future of the current company I'm working for, because the renewable business of the current company is also not going good. The cases are aligned for Sahara. So, sir, I don't think that this company would have another 5 to 6 years as well.
Yeah. Okay. So you can consider, changing the job with similar role to any different company.
So changing the job to similar role again, I'll have to start from scratch. So it's better that I do something more professional in academically good, more professionally, so that I can get a better career opportunity, sir.
Okay. 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 So one last question to you, Tanushka, is what is
So,
your biggest weakness?
so my biggest weakness is I cannot say no, and I'm working on it, sir.
Okay. Please tell me how you are working on it.
Sir, like I've started compartmentalizing things. Like if someone asks for me something, like if I'm not able to do that thing, I've started saying no politely with humbleness. That sorry, I cannot do it. Can you get it done from someone else as well?
Okay. So you are learning to say that, or you have learned to say that?
So I'm learning.
Okay. Okay. And how would you say that you are progressing?
So my mother is quite impressed that I have started learning to say no. Even at my home, also, I've started learning. I've learned to say no to few things. So I think so. I'm going good.
Okay. Okay. I think we can stop here, Tanushka. We have spent
Thank you, sir.
some good amount of time, and I will start with the feedback, right?
Yes.
So you are a good speaker, Tanushka. You articulate yourself well, right? Although you can structure it better, right? There is no limit of improving yourself. So on that part, I'll say when you say that my father got transferred from this place, so you can structure it like this, that I have been in many places and I have, so uh, make it more
It will
crisp.
sound better. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes.
with lesser words, if what you wanted to say gets conveyed, so it always looks good. Okay. Now, when I asked you about mixing the profession with your hobby, right? It was a good answer, right? And you were clear that it is a hobby and it is not a profession. Profession is different. So that part is good, right? When I asked you why marketing specifically, you only had one thing, which was communication. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this can be improved.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
You have to come up with more reasons why you want to do marketing and sales, why you are passionate about. So there are two set of, answering this. Whenever this is for everybody, whenever you are saying that, you are interested in, say, marketing, or if I say I'm interested in HR, so there are two pointers when you with which you can defend your answer. One is your interest. Okay. When you say that I am interested in this marketing, let's take an example of I am interested in marketing because take some name of the theories, name of some wonderful work that has been done in marketing, right? This shows that you are genuinely interested. Second part is to show that you have got the right skill set, right? You have to defend yourself that yes, so communication is one good skill set which is needed in marketing, right? So apart from these skill sets, you can always bring in at least three skill sets. If you're interested in something, prepare it like this: interest with some extra knowledge about that particular term, and your skill set. 2 to 3 skills that you think are needed. Okay. And it is very easy. Just Google it, right? Skills needed for marketing and sales. Okay. You will get 4 or 5 answers, but you just don't say it randomly. Okay. You have to bring in some backup. Like when Tanushka, you said that I am good in communication, you had a backup. That
Yes,
yes,
sir.
in my past job with Spencer Retail, I did this, I did that. So if somebody is getting that, yes, she is providing some answer to her skill, then it looks convincing. Okay. When you say randomly that I am this, I am that, then it does not look good. In every skill set, in every strength that you guys say, you have to be prepared with an example, right? Like when I was talking with Anmol, he said hardworking, right? So hardworking is a very generic skill set, first of all, right? कह सकते हैं, लेकिन उसका एक बैकअप स्टोरी तैयार होनी चाहिए, right? Anmol was trying to, bring in some example that yes, he failed in something and then he was maths का वाला शायद था उसका, है ना? So Anmol, like when you say hardworking, you make a story. Stories हमेशा अच्छी लगती हैं. Okay, you start with this that sir, when I was in my class 10th, I could not do very well in maths. I just scored 60 out of 100, while my other batchmates were all 90 plus. So I understood that I was not very good in maths. But by the time the results were announced, I already took maths and science in my +2. But then I took it as a challenge. I worked really hard. The mathematics even got harder. There was calculus involved. There was even more tougher, topics that were involved. And but in class 12, I got 93 or 94. So ये क्या हुआ? ये एक स्टोरी बन गई. ये बंदा पहले अच्छा नहीं कर रहा था, उसने बड़ी मेहनत करी, उसको 90 प्लस नंबर मिले, राइट? तो दिस इज ऑलवेज गुड टू हियर, राइट? when you say that हाँ मैं अच्छा नहीं था but I did a lot of hard work, but if you are not telling about a result क्या है यार जिससे मैं कन्विंस हूँ कि तू सच में हार्ड वर्किंग है, तूने मेहनत करी होगी, ठीक है, मैं कैसे मान लूँ, राइट? So it is always necessary to bring in some story with good numbers. Okay, so for your each skill set, write down a story. ठीक है, कुछ ढूंढो अपने पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस से, अपने ग्रेजुएशन से, कहीं से भी वो एक स्टोरी होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. So, okay, coming back to Tanushka, career option वाला जो question था Tanushka, when I asked you that, you said you want to be in a managerial position, I told you नहीं, MBA के बाद भी time लगेगा. The other option was to continue in your current job, right? So there,
Yes.
I think your answer was not very good. Okay, you said कि
I
सर
know
मैं
that,
इसलिए MBA कर रही हूँ क्योंकि इस कंपनी का भरोसा नहीं है कि ये कल रहेगी या नहीं रहेगी.
yes, sir.
ये तो कोई बात ही नहीं हुई ना यार.
So I was not prepared for it. वो
हाँ,
I
कोई बात नहीं.
stumbled
तो
on it.
यार कुछ ना कुछ ढूंढ के it is very easy to grill. Okay, you can also grill me, right? So but point is that now that you have understood this, so you prepare it in writing that yes, I want to really want to do MBA because यहाँ पे मुझे ज़्यादा अच्छे chances मिलेंगे ये करने के. I want to learn skill set, right? If somebody is going into your past, right, trying to grill you that अरे तुम्हारा तो सहारा में अच्छा चल रहा है, why do you want to do MBA? ठीक है, तो instead of defending everything that you are doing in Sahara, just try to project your answer towards the new learnings that you will have in MBA. Okay, defend भी करो that yes, it is going good, sir, but I am more focused upon learning better things and have some 2-3 things ready when you say this. Okay, तो डिफेंड करो हल्का और थ्रो करो कि नहीं मेरा तो इंटरेस्ट वहां पे है ना. तो इट इज ऑलवेज अ बेटर आंसर एंड यू कैन नॉट बी ग्रिल्ड इन दिस. ओके, so this is this, and I think I'm not sure on this. When I asked you that you said you are trying to say no, and you said कि अभी when I asked you कि what metrics can I see that you are progressing, you said that अभी मेरे घर पे भी मैं ना बोल देती हूँ. तो it was not very convincing, तनुष्का. ठीक है,
Yes.
घर को लाना, पर्सनल को लाना, थोड़ा सा आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर ऑन दिस दैट दिस इज नॉट द बेस्ट आंसर.
I'll work on it, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो bring some metrics, tell some example that sir, there was the other team who always gave work to me, but it was not my work and my work was getting affected, so I did this. I told them that I will do your work but later. So this way I could don't have to say a no, but the other person understood that I have other priorities to work on, right? So anything that you feel you can make up, and that is it. Yeah. So
Thank you,
good,
sir.
Tanushka.
Thank you.
It's 9:45. How long do you guys stay on these calls? Is it okay for me to take one more, or you guys are tired?
We are okay, sir, if you take
So
one.
we are fine.
Cool.
We are
Thank you.
fine.
Thank you. And thanks for extending. Okay. So one more. Okay. Rest tomorrow. Rhythm.
Sure, sir.
Great. ठीक है. So Rhythm, can you tell me what calls you are expecting or what is there in your kitty?
So baby IIMs, new IIMs, and IFT.
Nice Rhythm. Okay. So we will start. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Hi Rhythm. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, sir. My name is Ridham Srani. I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan. I've done my graduation from Rajasthan University in Bachelor's of Psych. Along with my graduation, I interned at Ginnar Soft, which is the parent company of Car-Dekho, which led to my full-time job for the 10, which I continued for 10 months. After Ginnar Soft, I transitioned my career with a global brand, Amazon.
Sorry Rhythm, I lost you.
Not
No,
Rhythm.
you are not. I just can see your. Okay, maybe he's joining again. Let's wait for a minute or two.
Sir, I
Anji,
have,
Nitya.
sir, I have listened that from the like, of course, in 2023 it was also there that CAT was this is accepting CAT scores, which was
Right.
quite horrifying for many of us.
Hi, sir. I'm back.
Like,
Can I start?
Yes, I think Nitya will continue the conversation later.
Sure.
Yeah, Rhythm, you were introducing
Hmm.
yourself, and I think I heard till Amazon something. You can repeat this part.
Sure, sir. So, hi, sir. My name is Ridham Srani. I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan. I completed my graduation in Bachelor's of Science from Rajasthan University. At the time of graduation, I interned at Ginarsoft, which is the parent company of Car Dekho, which led to a full-time job, which I continued there for 10 months. I was working there as a business support executive. My job role was to be as a bridge between the management and the end customers. After it, I transitioned to teleperformance, where I got a global exposure. I was working there for Amazon North America campaign for the retail team. There I started as a customer service associate, and after 6 months, I got my first promotion as a subject matter expert, where I handled a team of 20 associates, and my job role was to train them into the process knowledge and to manage them to achieve their KPIs. But at the time of Feb 2023, due to the global slowdown, the process got ramped down. But then I was rehired again by the teleperformance, and this time I was working with Adobe. So I had a short glimpse of sales. I was working there as a technical support executive, but my main job role was to retain the customers by resolving their queries or pitching them some deals by which they can stay with us. So I was dealing with small and medium business of North America and Australia. Apart from that, I have a keen interest in finance. So I like to trade in stock market and watch web series related to entrepreneurship and self growth. So this is about me, sir.
Okay. Very nice, Rhythm. Thank you. You said you played a bridging role between two of the
Mhm.
teams when you were in Girnarsoft, right?
Yes, sir. So, sir, there I was like acting as a bridge between the management and the end customers. So, in Ginarsoft, the main business is of used cars. So, we have a portal where we auction cars. Like, so we buy cars from the customers, we sign a contract with them, we display them on our portal, and we deal with the dealers to bid for it. So, that was the job role on which I was working for.
Okay, so this was what Girnarsoft was doing. What was your role in particular in this?
So if any customer, any dealer has any complaints with the Ginarsoft as a company, so they used to email us, and then I used to handle that conversation, take it to the management, and find a solution which would be suitable for the company as well as the dealer or the customer.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what part do you think is the most challenging in this role, Rhythm?
So sir, in this the main part would be of negotiations, because in this you have to find a solution which is acceptable for both the company and the customer.
Okay. So have you read any theories of negotiation?
No, sir, I haven't read any theories of negotiations, but yeah, I have watched some case studies in which I have a short glimpse of how to negotiate and all, but I haven't read any such theories, sir.
Okay, cool. So
Yes, sir.
with the case studies that you have gone through, do you think it has in any way helped you in your job?
Sir, I think that if you see examples of negotiation, you tend to gain knowledge from them. It would be like, you tend to learn from the experiences of the others. So if you go with the case studies, if you go with the, web series related to this, then you gain to like know is somewhat knowledge of this and which can help you in negotiating.
Right. So the knowledge part is the other thing,
Hmm.
and on job, how you deal with things is a little
Yeah.
different.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, why do you think you want to pursue MBA, Rhythm?
So, sir, the main reason is like, as you know, that I was working with Ginnarsort first as a business support executive, then I transitioned to the teleperformance, working there as a subject matter expert, as in, team leader for 20 associate. So there I was again working with Adobe, and there I used to interact with small and medium businesses. And there I got interested in finance. So like the job role there was like they were using the Adobe products, which is quite expensive. Like it is the time of when there was a global slowdown in US. So we used to have a Zoom meet of 20 to 30 minutes. We used to have, conversation with their finance department. Then we used to negotiate a deal which would be suitable for both of us. And then we used to fix that. And that's how we used to keep our customers. So at that time, I tend to learn about the like how these companies operate, what are their business, how, they take help from Adobe as its services and to manage that. So by from there, I, you know, learned about the finance, about the nuisance of finance, its tools. Then I started reading books. Like I read my first book was Rich Dad and Poor Dad, where I learned more about the finance and I got interested. I got interested towards it. Also, as I am from a business family, so we have a family business of shoes. Like we have a shoe store. So I was working there when I was from the fifth class. So I always wanted to do business, but I always wanted to do a business in which, I can scale it up. So that's the reason I want to pursue MBA from your college so that I can have exposure, have learnings, and after having a good experience, I can start my own venture.
Okay. 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 Rhythm, few questions on your journey. Quite interesting.
Sure, sir.
First thing is, you said that you have a family business and you want to take it further, right?
So sir, we had a family business, but we had to wrap it down into the COVID. But then my uncle moved to Ahmedabad, and now he's in a different business. So now we are dealing with Western wear for women's.
Okay. Okay. So I am more
Yeah.
interested in that part where you said, Rhythm, that you want to expand and you want to take business further. I'm pretty sure whether it is a
Yes,
shoe
sir.
business or a Western wear business, you are
Mhm.
interested in that. So have you thought, or what strategies uh, can you think that you
Mhm.
can do it right now without the MBA? Have you thought about it? Have you got any pointers?
Uh, yes, sir. So I have shared some with my uncle as well, and we have implemented some of them. So now, for now, like if we see the marketing, like we see the purchasing which is done, is more of discovery based. So you watch a content, you see something, and you purchase it, and then you say that okay, after like if there is any occasion, I'll wear this. So it's not of need based; it is more of you know, what we say, intent based. Like not intent based, discovery based. So if I like a shirt or pant, I'll just buy it and then I'll decide later on which occasion I have to wear it or what I have to do with this. So for this, what we have done is like we have collaborated with few influencers which are working over there. We have asked them to come to our store, cover the shop, and also we like export around 20% of our clothes from Thailand for the girls' Western wear. So these clothes are, different in styles, different in designs as the usual ones. So we, by the help of these influencer, we promote this content, and due to which we increase our sales. And this has been working good from like around 2 to 3 months.
Okay, okay, okay. So what exactly do you think by pursuing this course can
Mhm.
help you in taking this business or whatever business in future that you do further? What
Sure,
exact
sir.
thing is something that you are looking for?
So, sir, as I'm from a business family, but I'm not I don't know how to manage operations, finances, fundraising, procurement, etc. So these are the things which I want to learn from the B school. I want to pursue my career into the finance segment. So as I'm the batch, like as I've done my graduation in science, so I don't have, much knowledge about it. So like I intend to watch a lot of, like I like to research for the companies of the listed companies. But at the time when I read the annual report, there are some technical terms which I do not understand. So I want to increase that knowledge by going to the MBA and then to learn how to make a business around it.
Okay, cool. Very nice, Rhythm. You also said during your experience while you were working for Adobe, you dealt with small as well as medium scale industries and you were selling products, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
what is the difference between a small business and a medium scale business or a medium scale industry? What is the key factor that differentiate between these two?
So, sir, for like Adobe, like I don't know about the technical term which is followed in India, but what we used to follow, if a business is hosting around 100 employees and is achieving a revenue of less than 2 million, then it is considered to be as a small business, and more than 100 employees or more than 100 licenses which are purchased from us or the revenue crossing 2 million mark is a medium sized business for us.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
for India, it is of 2 crores. Like if the base capital is up to 2 crore, then it is considered as small business, and more than 2 crore, it is for a medium business.
Okay. 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 So last question to you, Rhythm. Can you share some or any of your weaknesses?
Sure, sir. So, sir, during my time, like when I was working with the organization, like I was working with Adobe and Amazon and Car Dekho. So the one thing is like sometimes I aim to be a perfectionist, due to which I miss some of the deadlines. But I'm working on it. Like I'm working to balance accuracy and efficiency in a way so that I can complete my time into the deadline till the deadline and get it right in the way.
Okay. Okay, Rhythm. Don't you think that this is a very sugar-coated weakness that you have prepared? Is this real or you have, made it?
No, sir, this is real because when I was aiming for promotions, most of the weakness which I had was polished by my manager. So I have to work very hard. So like before my promotion, there was 2 3 weakness. Like the one would be of I would be very like one would be I would not be able to manage teams and such. Like if for me the work was everything, I was so passionate about it. So when I was handling a team, I faced some of the issues where I used to tend to give them a lot of work than what they would do. But as per the time goes out, like as I had experience with my team, I help them, like I help myself too, to learn that sometimes you have to separate both and you have not to be teamed as such.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rhythm. Cool. I think we have spent good amount of time in the interview. So I'll start with the feedback. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So first thing is that you're a good speaker again, Rhythm. You speak very well. You articulate your thoughts quite well. And first thing is that you look interested. Okay. So that attitude is very right in you. Okay. When you say that, I am already reading about the companies to know more about the stock markets. I am not able to understand terms, so I want to understand more. So these things give an overall outlook of you that you are genuinely interested. Okay. So half of the battle yahin pe matlab you can win. Okay. So this is good thing. Now, when you started with your intro for the first time and you were telling about Girnar Soft, you didn't tell about your role, okay, which was looking very incomplete. But second time when you came back after the technical glitch, I was looking specifically if you will tell this or not, but this time you told about your role as well and you explained also, which is nice, which is like basic minimum, right? If I have worked with Amazon, if I have worked with Google, and if I don't tell what role, then it is very incomplete, right? So when you say that I have worked with this company on this, so please complete it that this was my role. Okay. So you can use a better term, a very small thing. Instead of bridging, you can say liaising. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This will sound more professional. And on your experience, the second experience that you had, it was looking like it was a client-based setup, right? You were working for a client, which was earlier Amazon, and second time it was
Yes, sir.
Adobe, right? So you
Right,
can
sir.
structure your role a little better. That I was working for this consulting firm or this firm where my clients were Amazon for this much amount of time
Got
for
it, sir.
6 months, and then तो वो उससे थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर क्लियर हो गया कि हाँ भाई ये इंसान ये काम कर रहा था. Okay. Nobody is knowing what you are working for, right? Unless and
Right,
until
sir.
you tell them properly. Okay. And how well you say, उससे तुम्हारा स्ट्रक्चर अच्छा दिखेगा, you will make a good impression.
Got it, sir.
Okay. And rest of the other things, I think you were nice. On the small and medium scale, where I asked you, I think it was good that you said कि हाँ Adobe में ऐसा करते हैं, हाँ इंडिया लेवल पे भी वही लगभग thought process follow होता है. Okay, so you can read about it when you are saying
Sure,
something
sir.
that you are working on this. You are expected to know a little bit of that things. Okay, when you say small and medium businesses, डिफरेंस पढ़ लेना, बहुत बेसिक है, तुमने
Got it, sir.
ऑल हाफ आंसर कर भी दिया था. ओके. When you said about your business, right, you wanted to do good in your business or you want to expand or take it further, तो वो थोड़ा सा स्ट्रक्चर बहुत बेटर हो सकता है. ओके. वहां पे यू वर सेइंग दैट योर पॉइंट्स वर गुड, राइट, बट योर आर्टिकुलेशन वाज नॉट गुड. इट वाज लुकिंग लाइक तुम सोच रहे हो और बोल रहे हो, है ना. इट शुड कम. तुमको बिजनेस करना है, एमबीए करना है, राइट. तुम्हारे घर पे एक बिजनेस है और तुम कह रहे हो कि तुम्हें बढ़ाना है उसे, तो बहुत जेन्युइन सा क्वेश्चन है कि अभी तक तुमने क्या सोचा है, राइट. कोई भी बच्चा तुम्हारे भी आगे आगे बोलेगा, तुम भी उससे पूछोगे ना कि हाँ बॉस अभी तक क्या सोचा है या क्या किया है. इफ नॉट किया है, लेट्स फॉरगेट दैट, कुछ सोचा होगा, राइट.
Sure, sir.
जैसे तुम्हारे केस में तुमने ऑलरेडी किया भी है, तो यू कैन आर्टिकुलेट इट वेरी वेल. उसके अराउंड कहानी बनाओ. ओके. कि सर ऐसा था, ये डिफरेंस मैंने नोटिस किया इन दी परचेजिंग of customers, that now they do this kind of purchasing instead of this kind of purchasing. Use technical terms.
Sure, sir.
Okay. ये ऐसा जैसे तुम सोच रहे थे ना कि वो आजकल वो टर्म्स अगर क्विकली निकल के आएंगे ना, तो इट विल लुक मोर पॉलिश्ड फ्रॉम योर साइड. ओके. कंटेंट तुम्हारा अच्छा है, बट टर्म्स और आर्टिकुलेशन और बेटर होगा ना, तो एकदम पॉलिश हो जाएगा. ठीक है.
Done.
तो prepare that well. Okay. Tell at least two
Sure,
to
sir.
three more strategies or 2-3 plans that you think that can work, but you are not very sure, you are still discussing, and if given an opportunity you would want to try, right? So say these things, you
Sure,
want to
sir.
try. Other thing is, when you were saying about the weakness, you were good. ठीक है, वो परफेक्शनिस्ट वाला आंसर बहुत अच्छा है. मैंने क्यों वो क्वेश्चन पूछा, क्योंकि मुझसे एक कंपनी के इंटरव्यू में मैंने भी सेम आंसर दिया था. ठीक है, कि मैं सर परफेक्शनिस्ट हूँ और मैं टाइम ले लेता हूँ. तो मुझे यही फीडबैक तुरंत उसने बोल दिया था मुंह पे कि ये तो शुगर कोटेड आंसर है यार. ठीक है, ये तो तू प्रिपेयर करके आया है. ठीक है, असली वीकनेस पता चला तुम्हें. ठीक है, तब मुझे भी एक बार के लिए झटका लगा था कि यार अभी मैं इसको क्या बोलूं, है ना. मेरे प्रिपरेशन वाली लिस्ट को तो ये शुगर, सेकंड भी मैंने बोला था, उसने उसको भी बोल दिया था कि ये तो शुगर कोटेड है. ठीक है. तो आई वाज जस्ट ट्राइंग टू मिमिक द सेम एक्सपीरियंस दैट आई हैड, एंड यू डिड गुड, बट at times you spile a little extra. Okay? When you are stuck ना somewhere that मेरा ये weakness है, और weakness के time पे you are as if कुछ मजाक चल रहा है, तो वो एक छोटे से टाइम था, but it gives थोड़ा सा dip in your impression that क्या मतलब, ये सीरियस नहीं है क्या तू. तो डोंट गिव दैट इम्प्रेशन, बी माइंडफुल की हाँ यार मैं अभी इंटरव्यू में हूँ और मैं वीकनेस के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, विच इज समथिंग थोड़ा डीप है, कि जिसकी वजह से तूने कभी झटका लिया है, जिसकी वजह से तुझे कभी नुकसान हुआ है, यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट थिंग, है ना? तो योर इमोशंस, योर एक्सप्रेशंस शुड बी अलाइंड, है ना? आई एम टॉकिंग दैट आई एम नॉट एबल टू से नो एंड आई एम सेइंग दिस वेरी इन अ वेरी स्माइलिंग वे, दैट आई कैन नॉट से नो। तो क्या इंप्रेशन गया तेरे अंदर कि ये क्या बोल रहा है
Got
यार,
it, sir.
है ना? तो वो कभी नहीं होने देना है। बी माइंडफुल ऑफ व्हाट यू आर सेइंग एंड व्हाट यू आर एक्सप्रेसिंग।
Sure,
Okay,
sir.
and otherwise, I think you were good, Rhythm, and please continue doing good. ठीक है, thanks, Rhythm.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
I think we are good for the day, है ना? We can continue tomorrow, है ना? I think we have Saurav, Ashma, Rohit, Nitya, Pankaj, Vaibhav,
Sir.
so we can continue tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, दिव्या सर, you are here. In case Joshi sir is not here, then we will close the call. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Yes, Hashima.
Sir, I have a question.
Sure.
So, like sir mentioned that you are very soft spoken and a very humble person. So how are you dealing with the like being soft spoken and being into a world of a corporate, where you have to be cutthroat, and so how are you managing that?
Uh, यहाँ पे ना थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस है आशिमा. I'll tell you. Soft spoken and humble doesn't mean that if somebody will ask me to do full management work alone, right? तो वहां पे पुश बैक एक चीज होती है, ठीक है? मतलब कि मना करना, जैसे कि वो तनुष्का ने बोला ना, शी इज लर्निंग टू से नो, तो
Okay.
वो बहुत इजी होता है यार, ठीक है? तो वेरी पोलाइटली ऑल्सो यू कैन से दैट बॉस, ठीक है, सपोज अब मैं ऑफिस सेटअप में हूँ, ठीक है, एंड एक सीनियर मैनेजर मेरे पास आता है, कहता है यार अक्षय, मैं मेरा ना रिज्यूमे ठीक कर दे, ठीक है, और मेरे पास ना एकदम टाइम नहीं है और मेरा कुछ यार काम है, ठीक है, पर्सनल काम है, तू रिज्यूमे ठीक कर दे, समझ जा यार कैसा काम होगा, है ना? और मेरे को शाम तक चाहिए। अब अगर मैं डायनेमिक्स देखूं कि वो तो एक सीनियर मैनेजर है, तो मैं उसको बोल देता हूँ कि बोल दूंगा कि श्योर सर, आई वुड डेफिनेटली डू दैट, बट अभी मेरे पास ना ये काम है, ठीक है, मेरा डिलीवरेबल है ये अभी मेरे सीनियर को या मेरे क्लाइंट को 3 बजे पे, और उसके बाद मेरे पास ये काम है, तो सर मैं ना रात में 10 बजे तक खाली हो जाऊंगा, तो अगर उसके बाद चलता है तो आप बताओ, तो मैं आई एम हैप्पी टू डू इट. So use words like I am happy to do it, sir. Thank you for considering me to do this work. But I'll be able to do this only after 10 p.m. प्यार से बता दिया, ठीक है? तो अब इसमें ये तो कोई नहीं बोलेगा ना, नहीं अपने ऑफिस का काम छोड़ दे, पहले मेरा काम करे, कोई बोल ही नहीं सकता यार, है ना? तो अगर कोई लेवल पे चला जाएगा तो फिर ठीक है यार, मैं भी खोलूंगा, है ना? तो इट इज इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड, टू से नो, राइट? ऐसे ही एग्जांपल मैं तनुष्का को भी देने का कोशिश कर रहा था कि ऐसे बोल सकते हैं. And it's not about competitive world where you cannot be soft spoken, you can be soft spoken. And see, I have done my masters and I was into the placement committee as well. Okay,
Yes.
so maybe some of you must have heard कि placement committee बड़ी डरावनी होती है ना? वो आते हैं और या तनुष्का, नहीं, मुझे आवाज नहीं आ रही है आपकी.
Sir, I actually had the second question related to PlaceCom only. Like, sir, if I want to be a member of this PlaceCom, so what do you need to do for that?
Yeah, nothing specific, right? If you're genuinely interested, I was genuinely interested. शुरू में नहीं था मैं, क्योंकि मैंने बताया ना मेरा यूपीएससी एक्सपीरियंस था, मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था कि मैं एक एमबीए करने जाऊंगा कभी, ठीक है? तो मैं पहले से ही सदमे में था.
Hmm.
जब प्लेसकॉम के वो निकले थे, मैंने अप्लाई भी नहीं किया था, ठीक
Okay.
है, तो मेरा था कि कौन जाएगा यार, शांति से बस एक नौकरी लग जाए। मेरा सिंपल गोल यही था, मैं उसी के लिए एमबीए करने गया। बट वो कम नॉमिनेशंस आए थे, तो जो हमारी प्लेसमेंट कमिटी थी वो चिल्लाने लग गई हमारे बैच। तो जो मेरे दोस्त थे जो एमबीए कर चुके थे, उन्होंने मेरे को बोला कि भाई प्लेस कॉम के साथ ना बना के रखना, बिगाड़ना मत एटलीस्ट। तो अगर वो बोल लेना अप्लाई कर दे तो अप्लाई कर दे। तो मैंने ऐसे तो अप्लाई किया था यार, ठीक है। और राउंड्स होते गए और मैं कैजुअली देता गया, और मतलब कैजुअली मतलब सिंसियरली, बट इतना टेंशन के बिना मैंने दिया, मेरा हो गया। और अभी तो मतलब इट्स आई वॉज ऑन द अदर साइड ऑफ द टेबल। इट्स very hard inside the placement committee. Okay, you get to work a lot, right? तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है यार, मतलब सब सब पर्सनालिटी सब कर सकते हैं, बट अपने आप को आर्टिकुलेट कर लो बस आप। ठीक
Okay.
है, आप जो कहना चाहते हो वो बिना कहे मत छोड़ो कि सामने वाला समझेगा आपने, है ना? दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट।
सर आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन।
हाँ, ये सौरभ।
सर आपने बताया था कि जैसे कि आप पहले एंटी कैपिटलिस्ट थे, मतलब कि एंटी कैपिटलिस्ट थॉट थी आपकी, तो वो बाद में इसलिए आप सिलेक्ट नहीं हो पाए, आपको ऐसा लगता है? तो बाद में आपने क्या चेंज करा जिसकी वजह से वो चेंज हो गया और आपका सिलेक्शन हो गया?
ओके, सो सौरभ, यहाँ पे ना सिर्फ एंटी कैपिटलिस्ट वाज नॉट द रीजन मेरे रिजेक्शन का इन द फर्स्ट टाइम। ओके, मैंने ये भी बताया था कि मेरा थोड़ा माइंडसेट भी वैसा था कि पता नहीं मुझे करना है या नहीं करना है। मैं कर रहा हूँ, बट मैं अंदर से एंथुजियास्टिक नहीं था उसका। ओके, तो ये एक सबसे बड़ा रीजन था। कैपिटलिस्ट नॉन कैपिटलिस्ट इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, ठीक है। ऐसा कुछ बहुत हार्डकोर कहीं, बस आप मॉडरेट रहो, एकदम एक्सट्रीम रहोगे कि अ, मोदी जी सबसे अच्छे हैं, मोदी जी जो कह रहे हैं वो उसका मैं भजन करता हूँ, या फिर जो मोदी जी कह रहे हैं वो गलत ही कह रहे हैं, उनको आज के दिन ही निकाल देना चाहिए। तो ऐसे कोई भी साइड ऑफ एक्सट्रीमिस्ट मत रहो, मॉडरेट रहो। कि अगर कोई तुम पे थ्रो करता है पॉलिटिकल ओपिनियंस, नाउ दैट यू हैव आस्क्ड कैपिटलिस्ट, कोई तुमसे इस तरह के पॉलिटिकल आइडियोलॉजी पे क्वेश्चन पुट अप करता है कि यार तुमको अगर चांस मिलेगा तो क्या तुम सोशलिज्म लाना चाहोगे इंडिया में, तो टेक अ बैकफुट, से दैट यार आई एम अ नेशनलिस्ट पर्सन, आई बिलीव सबका भला होना चाहिए, राइट? यू ब्रिंग दैट इनटू द पिक्चर। ठीक है, तो मेरा हमेशा से ये है कि मैं वेलफेयर करूंगा लोगों का, वेलफेयर करूंगा, करूंगी लोगों का, सबका, सबको खाने को होना चाहिए। Nobody should sleep hungry. You bring this emotion into the picture. So with this emotion, you say that economy का बढ़ना भी जरूरी है, right? Social development is always followed by economic development. So when you say this, you say that economic development के लिए there is a little bit of capitalism, that is also right. But we have to always think that you cannot leave the companies free, otherwise they will consume and suck blood from the laborers. So that ways you have to take care. So we make good laws so that welfare of the people, welfare of labor, welfare of everybody is also not compromised. सो हमेशा एक एमोशन के साथ जाओ कि हाँ यार मैं तो भला करने आया, बस। ये कभी तुम्हारा कभी कोई क्वेश्चन उठा के कोई ग्रिल नहीं कर सकता। इफ यू से नहीं नहीं आई थिंक कैपिटलिज्म सही, वहां पे तुम अपॉर्चुनिटी दे रहे हो सामने वाले को कि वो ग्रिल करे। वो पूछेगा तुमसे कैसे सही है यार, तुमको क्या लगता है गरीब को खाना नहीं मिलता है, वो पूरा कॉन्वर्जेशन ना वो ग्रिलिंग मोड पे चला जाए।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो टेक अ बैक फुट, talk about welfare of people. Nobody should die, nobody should sleep hungry, है ना? People should get rights, है ना? Women should be empowered, disabled disabled people should get more platforms to show their talents. These things are, nobody can question, yeah. Play on these.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, anyone else, any question?
So just one question. So I
Yeah,
wanted to
Manas.
know the prospects of TAS. That is a very sought after role. TAS, Tata Administrative Services, that hires like specifically from TISS also and other top B schools. So what is the process to it?
यार प्रोसेस ऐसा है मानस उसका कि टीएस, टास कहते हैं उसे, टास को कॉर्पोरेट में प्राइवेट सेक्टर का आईएएस भी कहते हैं, है
Exactly,
ना?
sir. So आप इंटरेस्टेड भी होगे उसमें?
हाँ, मैं इंटरेस्टेड, ठीक है, अच्छी क्योंकि कंपनी है, बट
राइट।
मैं थोड़ा यूपीएससी का कोर एस्पिरेंट रहा हूँ, तो मुझे पता
राइट।
है कि थोड़ा डिफरेंट है, बट हाँ, ऑब्वियसली यार, इट इज अ वेरी नाइस प्लेसमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी इफ यू आर गेटिंग, बिकॉज टास्क में अंदर के लिए मैं सबको बता देता हूँ, टास्क में अंदर क्या होता है। टास्क में जब आप जाते हो तो वो सर्कुलेशन पे आपको डालते हैं, ठीक है, सो यू विल। मेरी आवाज कट रही है क्या?
हाँ सर, थोड़ी सी।
यस सर।
इज इट बेटर नाउ?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, ठीक है। हाँ, तो टाटा के बहुत सारे एंटरप्राइजेस हैं, ये सबको पता है, राइट? टीसीएस है, टाटा मोटर्स है, अब एयर इंडिया भी है ना? तो इस तरीके के बहुत सारे एंटरप्राइजेस, टाइटन है। तो टास्क में जब आप जाते हो एज अ मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनी, तो फॉर अ ईयर और सो, और 8 मंथ्स और सो, यू आर गिवन डिफरेंट, हर 2-2 महीने पे तुमको कंपनी चेंज करनी होती है। ओके, उसमें तुमको एक टास्क मिलेगा जिसमें तुम्हें बहुत सीनियर लीडर के साथ बैठ के उस कंपनी, वो कैसे ड्राइव कर रहे हैं, व्हाट स्ट्रैटेजीज ही और शी इज ब्रिंगिंग, टॉप सीईओ, सीएचआरओ, सीएफओ, उनके साथ बैठ के काम करने का मौका मिलेगा 2 महीने, और फिर 2 महीने बाद दूसरी कंपनी के उसमें जाके सीखने का मौका मिलेगा। तो दिस इज लाइक, एमबीए में जितना सीखोगे ना, उससे एटलीस्ट 1000 टाइम्स ज्यादा सीखोगे वहां, बिकॉज तुम्हें ऑन जॉब रियल टाइम समझ में आएगा कि चीजें कैसे होती हैं।
राइट।
ओके, उसके बाद एक साल के बाद यू विल बी वर्किंग फॉर वन ऑफ द टाटा एंटरप्राइजेस, ठीक है, वहां पे कुछ एक रोल मिल जाएगा, वहां से तुम एक किसी रोल के हो जाओगे। ओके, सो आई हैव वर्कड विथ टास्क के एम्प्लॉयज। ओके, आई व्हेन आई वाज वर्किंग, माय क्लाइंट वाज एयर इंडिया फॉर सम टाइम, एंड वहाँ पे टास्क के लोग थे, काफी थे। आई एम बैंगलोर, आई एम लखनऊ के, तो दे आर वेरी क्रीमियर, है ना? दिखता है वो बिजनेस, और वो उनकी क्लैरिटी नेक्स्ट लेवल पे। तो द गाई आई इंटरेक्टेड विद वाज वर्किंग ऑन द प्राइसिंग स्ट्रेटेजी ऑफ एयर इंडिया। तो वो कॉम्पिटिटिव नहीं था, राइट? पहले एयर इंडिया के अलग ही प्राइसिंग चल रही होती थी,
राइट।
कौन से कहाँ किस टाइम पे फ्लाई करना है, और उस टाइम की क्या प्राइसिंग होगी, उसका पूरा वो लोग वो काम कर रही थी उसकी टीम। तो इंटरेस्टिंग भी था, राइट? तो टास्क बहुत अच्छा है।
So
नाउ
it's
टास्क पे
difficult to get
सिलेक्शन
in,
की
sir.
बात करते हैं।
हाँ वही, yeah.
हाँ,
The yeah.
तो टास्क ना, टास्क में घुसने के दो तरीके हैं। पहला कैंपस प्लेसमेंट है। कैंपस प्लेसमेंट टास्क बहुत सिलेक्टेड कॉलेजेस में जाता है।
Yeah.
एक्सेलराई, आईएम लखनऊ, आईएम बैंगलोर, अहमदाबाद ऑफ कोर्स, कैलकाटा, ये सब। उसके अलावा एक्सेलराई में जाता है, ठीक है, टिस भी आता है, एंड हैंडफुल ऑफ पीपल एवरी ईयर। ओके, नॉट नॉट अ बिग बंच, हैंडफुल ऑफ पीपल एवरी ईयर। एंड उसके इंटरव्यू का प्रोसेस मतलब नॉर्मल ही होता है, जैसे सबका होता है, बट अगर आप उस कॉलेज में ही नहीं हो जहाँ टास्क आता है, देन यू कैन नॉट डू इट, ठीक है। सेकंड जो तरीका है टास्क में जाने का, वो है टाटा के किसी भी एंटरप्राइज में जब आप जाते हो ना, तो टाटा में बहुत अच्छी अंदर पॉलिसीज है विच हेल्प यू टू प्रोग्रेस योर करियर विद इन दी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। तो सपोज मैं अगर टाटा मोटर्स का एम्प्लॉय होता, तो मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी होती कि अगर मैंने 2 साल कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं टाटा मोटर्स में, तो अंदर ना एक कुछ तो भी एग्जाम होता है, उसके 5-6 फेजेस होते हैं, 5-6 राउंड्स होते हैं, ठीक है। इंटरव्यू भी होता है, ग्रुप डिस्कशन भी होता है, रिटन टेस्ट्स होते हैं, काफी टेढ़ा होता है वो। एंड इफ यू क्वालिफाई एंड यू रीच टू दैट लेवल ना, देन ऑल्सो दे विल कंज्यूम यू इन द मैनेजमेंट प्रोफाइल, एंड तुम्हें वो टास्क वाला सब कुछ मिलेगा। तो यू नीड नॉट डू एमबीए ऑल्सो। तुम
Right.
किसी भी टाटा के एंटरप्राइज में हो ना, तो कोई भी तुम्हारा दोस्त या कोई होगा ना टीसीएस में, टाटा मोटर्स में, टाइटन में, उनसे पूछना, वो लोग बताएंगे अंदर है पॉलिसी। तो बहुत अच्छी अमेजिंग चीज है यार, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
तो
Got it.
बट वो सेलेक्टेड कॉलेजेस में जाती है
Exactly. Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
कूल। एनीथिंग एल्स, एनीवन? Waiting for 10 seconds.
नो सर।
Done, sir.
Cool. ठीक है यार, चलो then let's have dinner and we'll meet tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night,
Thanks,
sir.
sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good
गुड
night.
नाइट।
चलो आजा
भाई
भाई,
रोहित भाई मिलते हैं।
मिलते हैं।
ठीक है भाई।
बाय यार।